Here is the Philips model CD618 CD player, and as we found out in the last video, this has absolutely no problems playing CDRW. And that is what I have playing in here right now. There it is, the test CDRW, and I thought it would be fun for this video to go around and see in which ones of the CD players in my collection this CDRW will also play. Here is a 1993 Sony CDP-211. This is in kind of a sad condition. You might even be able to hear it in the video. The transformer has gone very buzzy. And the other problem that, of course, does not show up very well on video, there is something wrong with the color filter over the vacuum fluorescent display. I have had this all apart to clean it, but no success. For some reason, instead of being white, as it's supposed to be, the vacuum fluorescent display appears in sort of a lemon yellow color. But anyway, let's put the CDRW into here and see what happens. Nothing happens. Let's try this again. No, it does not even spin the disc. It makes absolutely no attempt whatsoever to play the CDRW. Here is a 1990 Onkyo DX6640. This CD player sits among the test equipment on top of my workbench, and this is the source that provides music for test purposes. I have already tested the CDRW in here because I was curious, and it did not work, but for this video we can try it once again. And it is exactly the same thing. It does not even spin the CD. It does not try to read it. It just can't see that it's there. And down there, buried under some other equipment, we have a Sony CDP-XE220. This was apparently made in 1998, so it's quite a bit newer than the other CD players. Let's see if that means that this is going to work. Well, this is kind of a bad camera angle, I know that. But let's see what we can do. Nothing. Again, nothing. That's a bit of a surprise. I thought this was going to work just simply because it's relatively new. Here is a 1992 JVC model MX77 compact stereo system. Let's see what this one does. It does nothing. Here is a very badly lit Nakamichi CD4 from 1992. Let's see how this one performs. It does not spin the disc either. Nope, that's it. Can't see the disc. I guess you can probably tell this is going worse than expected, and I'm starting to get a little bit desperate. So here is a 2012 LG BD660 Blu-ray player, and if this can't play the CDRW, I don't know what will. There we go. Yep, that is working. As expected. I mean, this Blu-ray player is new enough. Let me try to very quickly explain why playing a CDRW is such a challenge. I'm not going to go into the science behind all of this. I tried, but without a script it is absolutely hopeless. So, just the very basics. Here is a normal CD, and you can see very clearly there is a blank section right there and a blank section right there. The contrast between the recorded part of the disc and the blank part of the disc is very high. This changes on a CDR. Now, this one likewise has a blank section. It's not recorded all the way to the end. And there it is. And now you can see, with this being side by side, right there and right there. This is difficult with a reflection like that. But I guess you can tell the contrast is much lower. So that is why some CD players already struggle when they are supposed to play a CDR. Now with a CDRW it gets even worse. If we look at the CDRW, can you see a blank section around the edge? You can see it. It is there. If I try to focus on that a little bit better, there is a tiny bit of unrecorded, and I don't mean this dark edge. That is where the CDRW ends. I don't mean this dark edge. There is a tiny bit of blank around the disc, and no, it does not show up on camera. I can see it with my eye. Well, maybe there, excuse the flicker, you can see there it is. So the contrast on a CDRW is extremely low, and that is what makes it so difficult to read. Now, are there any other differences? I don't know. So if you know more about this, feel free to post it in the comments below. And after a lot more digging, I finally find the one CD player in my collection that does officially support CDRW. The Sony model DE331 Discman from 2002. And it does officially support CDRW because it says so right there on the unit. So, for completeness sake, let's try this out. In goes the CDRW, and it's reading. It's done reading. And increase the volume. And as you can hear, it is playing. Thank you for watching.